hey, where do you come from? I'm from Tunisia. Indonesia? Nice. No, Tunisia. That's what I said, Indonesia. Never mind. Fellow Toastmasters, honored guests, I am Hedi and I am from Tunisia. How many of you could locate Tunisia on a world map? That's quite a few of you. Let's see how far Tunisia is from the Bay Area and from the United States. That's the United States, the Atlantic Ocean. Above there is Western Europe. The yellow big thingy is the desert called Sahara. And Tunisia is between Libya and Algeria and is bordered by the Mediterranean Sea. This is my country, Tunisia, and it's about the same size as the state of Georgia. Today, my presentation will be divided into 3 sections. First of all, I will give you some official facts about my country. Then I will go over the history timeline. And finally, I will provide you with some of the most beautiful places that make my country worth visiting. The capital, where I was born, is Tunis. We speak both Arabic and French, and we are 98% Muslims. In case you didn't see it, that's our flag. Let's navigate through history a little bit. More than 3,000 years ago, Carthage was founded by Queen Dido. Carthage was considered to be the most powerful city in the Mediterranean until the rise of the Roman Empire. In 647, Arab Muslims invaded the Tunisian territory and started spreading Islam around the country. And it's only in 1574 that Tunisia became part of the Turkish Ottoman Empire. It remained so until 1881, when Tunisia became a French protectorate. 75 years later, and exactly on March 20th, 1956, Tunisia became independent. And a year later, it was proclaimed a republic with Habib Bourguiba as its first president. But 30 years later, Prime Minister Ben Ali, let's call him the jerk, he made sure that Bourguiba was declared mentally unfit to rule, and he took power over. Anybody here heard about the Arab Spring? Okay. So actually it all began in Tunisia, from Tunisia. No Egypt or Libya in the, it's Tunisia. And it started on January 14th, 2011, when after 23 years serving as a president, Ben Ali fled the country following massive protests. And it took us 4 years of transition to see the new president, Essebsi, become our first democratically elected president. Now I would like to take you places. This is where I spent my summer vacations for the last 15 years or so. I'm lucky, huh? This is the island of Jerba in the southern part of my country. Ines here is a beautiful, nice and cozy beach close by my wife's hometown, Bizerte. Sidi Bou Said is a beautiful place. It's a small village that's very well known for its cafes, for the traditional vendors, as well as for the blue doors, white walls pattern. It repeats all over the village. This is the Medina of Tunis. It has traditional doors, and it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. In the suburbs of Tunis, you might have heard recently of some events in this museum. The Bardo Museum is actually the largest collection of mosaics in the world. And also you have the Carthage ruins site, which is also in the suburbs of Tunis. Roman ruins can be found in the small town of Dugga. This is not Greece, this is Tunisia. Further down south, there is the Great Mosque of Kairwan, which was built, wait for it, in 670. Next is El Jem Coliseum. This is not Rome, this is El Jem. And El Jem is also today used as the venue for the Symphonic Music Festival. That's in El Jem every year, summertime. If you go down closer to the desert, you might encounter oases such as Tozer and Nafta. And the Sahara Desert offers magnificent landscapes. And for an extra bonus, who's a Star Wars fan? Nobody? Really? 2, 3? Okay. We have some scenes were shot in our desert, so you would be able to visit. 3 years ago, my wife and I came to the United States and started a new life, left everything behind. No matter how long and how far people stay away from their home country, they will always feel something about it. How many of you would love to visit Tunisia now? That's what I thought. Madame Toastmaster.